Wayne Adam Ford, the truck driver killer. Wayne Adam Ford, known as the truck driver killer, is an American serial killer who was active in the late 1990s. His case is particularly notable for his unusual decision to turn himself in to the authorities, an act that ultimately led to his conviction. This comprehensive overview covers Ford's background, crimes, capture, trial, and the aftermath. Before moving forward, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Wayne Adam Ford was born on December 3, 1961, in Petaluma, California. His childhood was marked by instability and turmoil. Ford's parents divorced when he was young, and he had a troubled relationship with his stepfather. Ford's early life was characterized by behavioral issues and run-ins with the law. Despite these challenges, he managed to join the U.S. Marine Corps, serving for 6 years before being honorably discharged in 1985. After leaving the military, Ford struggled to maintain stable employment and relationships. He worked various jobs, including as a long-haul truck driver, a profession that allowed him to travel extensively across the country. However, his personal life continued to be marred by instability, including a failed marriage and ongoing legal issues. Ford's criminal activities began to escalate in the mid-1990s. As a long-haul truck driver, he had the opportunity to travel across multiple states, which facilitated his ability to commit crimes without immediate detection. Ford's known murder spree occurred between 1997 and 1998, during which he targeted vulnerable women, many of whom were prostitutes or transients. Ford's method of operation involved picking up his victims while on the road, then sexually assaulting and murdering them. He would often dismember the bodies and dispose of the remains in various locations to hinder identification and discovery. Ford's crimes were marked by their brutality and the meticulous effort he took to conceal his actions. What sets Ford apart from many other serial killers is his decision to turn himself in to the authorities. On November 3, 1998, Ford walked into the Humboldt County Sheriff's Office in Eureka, California, with a woman's severed breast in a plastic bag. He confessed to the murders and provided details that led investigators to discover the bodies of his victims. Ford's confession sparked a comprehensive investigation into his crimes. He led authorities to the bodies of several victims, including Tina Renee Gibbs, Lynette Dayan White, Patricia Ann Tamez, and an unidentified woman referred to as Jane Doe. Ford's trial began in 2006. Nearly 8 years after he turned himself in. The prosecution presented overwhelming evidence of his guilt, including his detailed confession and forensic evidence linking him to the murders. Ford's defense team attempted to argue that he was mentally ill and not fully responsible for his actions. However, the jury rejected this argument, and on June 27, 2006, Ford was found guilty of 4 counts of first-degree murder. During the sentencing phase, the prosecution sought the death penalty, arguing that the heinous nature of Ford's crimes warranted the maximum punishment. The defense countered by highlighting Ford's cooperation with authorities and his expressed remorse. Despite these arguments, the jury recommended the death penalty, and Ford was formally sentenced to death on August 11, 2006. This act of contrition, while unusual for a serial killer, did not absolve him of the heinous nature of his actions, and underscored the importance of thorough investigative work. The case also highlighted the challenges of tracking and apprehending mobile serial killers who use professions like truck driving to cover vast distances and commit crimes across multiple jurisdictions. Ford's ability to evade detection for an extended period underscores the need for improved coordination and information sharing among law enforcement agencies. Ford's psychological profile has been the subject of considerable analysis. Experts have pointed to several factors that may have contributed to his violent behavior. 1. Childhood trauma and abuse. Ford's troubled upbringing and strained relationships with his parents and stepfather likely had a profound impact on his psychological development. Early exposure to instability and violence can contribute to the development of aggressive and antisocial behaviors. 2. Mental health issues. Ford's defense team argued that he suffered from mental illness, which may have influenced his actions. While the jury ultimately rejected this defense, it is clear Ford exhibited signs of psychological distress and instability. 3. Opportunistic predation. Ford's profession as a truck driver provided him with the opportunity to target vulnerable individuals who were less likely to be missed or reported missing promptly. His ability to travel extensively made it difficult for authorities to connect his crimes. 4. Need for control and power. Like many serial killers, Ford's actions were driven by a desire for control and power over his victims. His methods of sexual assault, murder, and dismemberment reflect a deep-seated need to dominate and destroy. The Wayne Adam Ford case has broader implications for the field of criminal justice and public safety. It underscores the importance of maintaining robust systems for tracking and identifying patterns of criminal behavior, particularly among transient populations and mobile professions. The case also highlights the need for improved mental health services and interventions that can identify and address potential threats before they escalate to violence. Wayne Adam Ford's story is a chilling reminder of the potential for evil that can exist within individuals who appear outwardly ordinary. His decision to turn himself in and confess to his crimes sets him apart from many other serial killers, yet it does not mitigate the horror of his actions. Ford's case continues to serve as a valuable study for law enforcement, psychologists, and criminologists seeking to understand and prevent such tragedies in the future. The legacy of Wayne Adam Ford is one of brutality and remorse, a complex interplay of a troubled past, mental health issues, and the capacity for violence. His case remains a poignant example of the need for vigilance, compassion, and comprehensive investigative work in the ongoing effort to protect society from those who would do it harm. If you enjoyed from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. Thanks for watching.